Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. QUINSEAJ here, and I'm back with another What Sold video. This is going to be August 20th through the 27th, and I have good news. It did pick up from last week. Last week I didn't meet my goal. If you didn't watch that, you can watch it here. But this week I was really determined to post at least 5 items a day, and I did that for the most part. I listed a total of 30 items versus 6 the following week. So that really helped. I believe I sold 18 items versus 9 items last week. However, I did go to Crossroads to boost that. My average sales price was $21.57 versus $24.22 the following week, but that is because I went to Crossroads and I don't get as much money back. Let's start with eBay because that's actually the first 2 pieces to sell. I got both of these offers within like a day of each other and then nothing else for the rest of the week. So the first thing to sell was super exciting. It was this Skywalker Ranch sweatshirt. Sorry, I didn't do the right label for this. Obviously, it's not 7 Diamonds. This is Skywalker Ranch, original from Lucasfilms. It sold for $99. It cost me $1.23 to buy. It took 3 weeks to sell, and I got a profit of $65.74. Now, this was actually sold under a promoted listing, which I have now turned off completely on eBay, just because I've been watching a lot more Daily Refinement just to give me some more tools to help my business. And he really pushes not doing promoted listings to sell things, but amplify your business. And this Skywalker Ranch could have sold on its own. I'm just impatient, which I've been telling you guys. I've been trying to practice that a little better, but $65 from a profit of $123, I'm not going to be too mad at. Anyway, what I was going to say though is eBay took like $16-ish for the promoted listing and $16 in fees. And so that, $99 slowly went away, but obviously super huge return on investment there. Also from eBay was this really precious wilt dress. It's, oh, and I'm sorry, I did it again. For the label, it was a wilt dress, size large, and it sold for $35. It cost me $1.38. It took 5 weeks to sell, and I got a total profit of $26.77. So another great flip right there. And it didn't take too long to sell, actually. And that was it from eBay. On eBay, this leaves me with a income of $100.65 and an average sales price of $67. Because of how well that Skywalker Ranch sweater did. So that's great. And again, I've said this in previous videos, but when you see my income totals here, you are just going to see cash in and cash out, and you won't see the cost of goods subtracted from that, because when I go to my books, I'm just putting the profit I'm getting back into my bank account, because I've already subtracted the cost of goods when I do that every week, when I do my budgeting every week. So you'll see everything at the end, but I hope that makes sense and why the numbers might be off by $1 or $2. Moving on to Poshmark, the first thing to sell, and actually these first 2 things went to the same buyer. I am assuming he didn't know how to bundle, and I didn't realize until I was printing the labels that it was the same person. So that's a bummer for him, just because he paid the shipping twice. If you bundle, you only pay the 1 shipping price. So in the if I would have caught that earlier, I would have asked if he wanted to cancel the sale and then bundle, just so he saves a little bit of money. But he bought this Urban Outfitters black corduroy drawstring pants, size medium, for $20. They cost me $1.18 to buy. They took 3 weeks to sell, and I got a profit of $14.82. And then he also bought this Neff X Sesame Street shirt, which was a size 2XL for $12. It cost me just 34 cents to buy. took 19 days to sell, and I got a profit of $8.71. So I think that was a really cute bundle right there. That was a great profit. I just did this video. I think this just went out this last week. If you haven't watched it, I'll post it here. But this marine layer jumper was absolutely adorable, super beachy, vacation vibes. It had everything going for it. It sold for $50. It cost me 79 cents to pick up. It sold in one day and I got a total profit of $39.21. So that was a great, amazing flip. And I am very, very excited that that went to a great buyer. Also from that video was this woolen prints plaid shirt that sold for $30. It cost me 79 cents. It took 2 days to sell and I got a profit of $21.19. This was a new to me brand and I didn't know how it was going to do, but it was a super fast flip and for really good money. So this is definitely a bolo that I would be searching for again, definitely. And was so soft for a wool shirt. The quality was amazing. I understand why it sells for $140 retail. Next up was this Free People cheetah shirt that I loved so much. It sold for $20. It cost me $1. It sold in a little less than 2 months and I got a profit of $12.02. Moving right along was this dichotomy shirt. Do you remember this? It had the skulls on it. It was such a cool graphic. It sold for just $10. It cost me $1.18 to buy. It took less than 2 months to sell and I got a profit of $5.87. And this was actually one that I was going to take to Crossroads. So this is actually probably the same amount that I would have got from Crossroads, but it's a done deal. It's gone for sure. So I'm not too mad about this flip either. And if I really think about it, this is 5 times my investment. So it's okay. And then another really great flip was this All Saints feather silk graphic tee. It sold for $35. It cost me $1.59 to pick up. It took 2 weeks to sell and I got a profit of $26.41. And so for such a basic tee, like very happy with that for $35 offer. I think I had it up for $50, but $35 is plenty. And then last to sell last night was this Anthropologie pink bralette. It sold for $17. It cost me 88 cents to pick up. It took 5 weeks to sell and I got a profit of $10.70. So easy peasy, little sale right there. Leaving me with Poshmark, $145.68 and average sales price of $24.25. Now what I think of is interesting is last week my profit from Poshmark was only $140. But thankfully, these other avenues of selling really pulled through. Even though I sold 2 items on eBay, nothing on Depop or Mercari, I'm still thankful for Vindu as my cross-listing server because that was an extra $100 that really boosted my sales this week. Even though sales on other platforms are a little slower, I mean, Poshmark isn't doing that great either. I sold 8 items on Poshmark, leaving me with $150. Whereas I sold 2 items on eBay for $100. So that's why I'm always talking about average sales price because that makes a major impact. Like I said, nothing on Depop, nothing on Mercari, but I did sell some things at Crossroads. I'm going to show you what sold from what was already in my inventory. The other 5 items that Crossroads took are actually going to be in my haul that's going to come out this next week. So make sure if you want to see that to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification so you are notified when I upload, and you'll see the other items that sold. They were super cute and I was actually pretty shocked at what they took and didn't take, so stay tuned for that video. All right, from my inventory that you probably already saw, I'll go through these quickly, but it was first this vintage Foster's purple and blue windbreaker. This sold for the most money at $11.25. These Daisy black neon track pants were actually mine. I sold the Lululemon pink long sleeve, and I sold that vintage pink speckle little jacket along with the Blind Rooster hoodie, $7.20. this Calibrate bomber jacket that my brother actually gave to me. That's just been sitting in my inventory for a year. Also sold this vintage Bill Blass sweater and the marine layer pullover that has been sitting for a couple months for me. So Crossroads gave me $97. I actually was owed $97.20. They didn't give me the 20 cents, so I'll let it slide this time, but I'm watching you, Crossroads. All right, and my average sales price for Crossroads was $7.54. So a lot less, obviously, but quick inventory out of my closet, making room for new inventory. Expenses this week, I only had two. The first was the bins trip that I took on my birthday that you'll see in a couple of days. That cost me $27.92. And I paid for Canva, which was $12.99, for a total of $40.91 for expenses. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Total income was $343.33, meaning I hit my goal for the week of $250. And thankfully I did that Crossroads trip. I would have just been under if I didn't go to Crossroads, but this gave me plenty of wiggle room. And this leaves me for a total of $1,026.73 for the month so far. We still have one more week, so August is a little longer of a month. We have one more week to add to that pot, but we did hit the $1,000 mark for the month. I'm so happy. Yay. I hope that you enjoy and consider subscribing. Like if you can. It's a great way to support the channel without much effort. One thing I would love to do once I hit 1,000 subscribers is sit and do a live Q&A, chit chat with everyone. So I'm close. I'm at 581 right now, so slowly moving towards that goal, and I would love if you consider subscribing to join me on this journey. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.